All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Xdai stake. All right, so you guys are thinking, well, Xdai, why would I invest in a stable coin, or why would I buy a stable? Guys, this isn't a stable coin. It's a dual coin project. So here's Xdai, or well, just straight dot. Well, actually, you probably won't even be able to see it on CoinGecko. But basically, Xdai is the governance token slash staking token slash game changer for Ethereum. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Xdai, all that and more in this video. But guys, I need you to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. That way you guys get notified every time we make little projects or make videos on little projects like this, and you guys can get into it. Only $50 million market cap. So I'm going over why this is a game changer. So I know you guys probably don't want to watch the video, but let's go ahead and sum it up like this. So just like Kusama is to Polkadot, let's show you the comparison. This is what Xdai is to Ethereum. Whoa, game changer, guys. So here we got Polkadot. Polkadot, $16 million market cap. Obviously, Ethereum is like 180 million or something like that. And Kusama, $920 million market cap. If I'm adding up the calculations right, that mainly means it's about a 16th of the size. Okay, so let's assume, well, not assume, but Xdai stake is basically Ethereum. It's a test net, so people can launch their projects on Xdai. If they work great, then they can automatically, not automatically, but bridge it over to the Ethereum network through the Xdai bridge. I'll explain this more in the video, but basically this is the test net for Ethereum. So if projects want to launch, but they don't want to pay ridiculous $20, $30 transaction fees, I literally just paid a $30 or $22 Ethereum gas fee. Not happy about it, but Xdai will allow you to pay gas fees that are tenths of a penny, and they're paid in stablecoin. So it's not going to change on you every time. It's just stable. It's going to be, this is what it is, that's what it is. You take it and leave it. It's not something that's like $1 today and $400 the next. Come on, bro. No one really likes that. Hence why Bitcoin's not really used as a payment system, because A, the fees, and B, it's $1 today and $1 million the next. And people are like, what the pants? Okay, great. I'll take my $1 million, and then the next day it's $5. And then they're like, what? I need my money. And then you're like, sorry, bro. You took it. Whatever. Anyways, winners can be winners and losers losers. So we'll go and relate the market cap. So $50 million market cap, and Ethereum is 160 billion. So we'll do 160 billion. I don't even think my calculator goes that high. Yeah, my calculator only goes to 16 million. Anyways, let's just do 16 million divided by 50. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that wouldn't work, would it? Well, we can't even calculate it. So basically, the gains cannot be calculated on this. Just kidding. The gains can be calculated. It's going to be 50 times. Oh, it could 8,000x if it matches Ethereum, but obviously it's not going to match Ethereum. So it has the potential to, let's just say, would you be happy with 100x? Okay, cool. Awesome. Glad we're on the same page. This isn't financial advice, but I'm just letting you know what's out there. Like, look, guys, this guy is massively undervalued. I don't know what's going on, why people don't see it. Well, actually, I do know why. They have poor marketing, so they really don't market really well. They just make really good projects. So this is one of the protocols that's on it right now. You guys need to check this out. This is called HoneySwap. HoneySwap is basically a game changer for Uniswap. Look at this. Fees. You guys know you've been switching on Uniswap and you're like, dude, I'm tired of paying these gas fees. Basically zero gas fees. It's crazy. It's because they're using the Xdai. And then on top of that, well, right now this is like 2 million in liquidity, but obviously if it picks up more and more, etc., that's awesome. Look, 3-second transactions. Guys, you know you've been on Uniswap and you're like, I was trying to save $3 on the Ethereum gas fee and it's been 4 hours later, 8 hours later, 4 days later, still pending. What in the world? Come on, Ethereum guys, pay it through. Look, 3 seconds, boom, done. That's it. You get your money, get it in and out, don't have to pay a ridiculous gas fee, and boom, done. So how they're doing that, or what's also crazy about HoneySwap is yeah, you're on Uniswap, but people can see the transaction you're trying to put through. So someone can front run it and be like, oh, you're trying to buy it for $1? Well, forget that. I'll just front run you. I'll just buy this transaction for 95 cents or buy this ridiculous amount, make the price just juice up, and now you just get ripped off because now instead of buying 100 tokens at $1 piece, you're only getting 50 tokens at, or I'm sorry, 75 tokens at $1.50. Loser, gotcha. No. So this is how it's going to provide a privacy feature where the people can't see your transactions because it's all going to be in a pool. I'm sure you guys have heard how Zcash works, or how Monero, I'm sorry, not Zcash, but how Monero works. But basically, it's all in a pool and it's just paid out. So, like if Jim, Jeff, Bob, and Phil pay $10 each, it's a pool of $40 and it's spent out. So, anyways, you guys can learn more about that on HoneySwap, figure out the information on it. But I'm just trying to give a brief overview of Xdai, and that's why I'm talking so fast. If I'm talking too fast, go on YouTube, and there's a setting on there where you can actually change the speed. That's a little gear icon, and do it in halftime. So we'll see. But anyways, so here is the main page of Xdai Stake. So Xdai Stake, the page is, or the website's kind of like not the greatest, but it's awesome because it's got a ton of information. But a lot of people don't like to see information. They like to see simple websites. Boom, doesn't matter. So this is both a good and bad thing. It's good because it's undervalued. It's undervalued and people aren't looking at it. It's bad because a lot of people won't really tell. But until other YouTubers and until other people start talking about this is going to explode. Right now, Chico Crypto is talking about it. He's got a huge channel. Guys, sub to his channel. He knows what he's talking about. He talks about some cool projects. So shout out to Chico. Anyway, so peer-to-peer payments, because it's A, cheap, and B, because it's cool and you can do it and it's private. You can read more about this. This is the DAO governance. So their page is so slow, man. But they're going to be rolling this out. Basically, what you guys need to know is this is basically Ethereum sidechain. So you can bridge your tokens. I'll put a video. This is how you can bridge your tokens. Here's the video.
In this video, I'll use the Xdai bridge to complete a simple transaction between Ethereum and Xdai, and then bridge back from Xdai to Ethereum. To start, I go to bridge.xdaichain.com and connect a Web3 wallet. I'll start by bridging DAI to Xdai, but you can start on either chain. I connect and see my balance on both chains. I'll enter in 1705 to round out my DAI balance, and then confirm the transaction in MetaMask. Often moving small amounts doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll do so here for demo purposes. I confirm and see the pop-up, which lets me know the pending status of the transaction. I can click on the link to view an Etherscan. For now we see pending status. I'll come back here in a bit to check on the transaction. Now I can see success, but I'll still need to wait for 8 blocks before the transaction is official. This is done to make sure finality has occurred on chain and there aren't any issues with a reverted transaction or chain reorg. This typically takes about 2 minutes. I'm going to speed things up to get there. The transaction on the Ethereum side is now complete, and we'll wait for execution on Xdai. This usually only takes a few seconds. I can check on Block Scout. The transaction has not been indexed quite yet. I'll refresh Block Scout and we should see it. I see success and can scroll down to see more details about the transaction, including the amount of bridged DAI, as well as the internal transactions required to bridge DAI to Xdai. Now back on the bridge page, I see the 1705 has been removed from my mainnet balance and added to my Xdai balance. Let's bridge in the other direction. I can switch chains here in the UI or in MetaMask. If I switch in the UI but not in MetaMask, I'll get a wrong network warning and will need to change in MetaMask. I add in the amount I want to transfer and click Request. A pop-up will appear that lets me know I'll need to confirm 2 transactions, one on Xdai and one on Ethereum. And I'll need both Xdai and ETH to process these transactions. I only need a small amount of Xdai to start, but we'll need ETH to claim the transaction on Ethereum. I click Confirm and then confirm the first transaction on Xdai with MetaMask. The transaction is processing and will require block confirmations again, although it'll be faster this time on Xdai. The first transaction is processed. Now we need to switch back to the Ethereum mainnet to claim our tokens. I switch back in MetaMask and see the claim button. Click to claim and confirm in MetaMask. The transaction is claimed and my wallet balance reflects the new amounts. I can learn more about this transaction in Etherscan. The history button is also very useful for seeing all of my previous transactions. I can click here to view sending and receiving transaction hashes, along with dates and status. I can also quickly find any transactions I haven't received with this filter, and then deal with them.
This is the Xdai bridge we're talking about right here. You connect your wallet, you literally go from Ethereum to whatever you wanted to, and you can transact it back, like we showed you in the video. So back to the page. So here's some frequently asked questions, because everyone's got questions. So about Xdai, general features, Xdai is the stable coin. So it's pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. So it's basically just going to be $1. Now, Xdai stake, which is pretty good. I like steaks. I like flank steak. Xdai stake is the token to buy if you want to, if you're bullish on the project. Basically, is the token that's going to be the token game changer. For developers, if you want to build on Xdai, all the resources are needed are in this section, and yes, they are. Look at all this information. We really don't need to go over the frequently asked questions, but guys, if you're researching the project, all the information is literally on their website, so you don't have to go on their website and then go to Google to figure out some information on it. No, you don't have to do it. This is well, let me go over the tokenomics. I completely forgot about this in the beginning, but 50 million market cap, 3 million in circulation, and a max supply of 8.5 million. Guys, this is a low supply. Even it's basically a third amount, or well, let's see, yeah, almost a third of the amount of Bitcoin in circulation. Here's some frequently asked questions. Guys, if you guys are interested in this project, I'm not going to read it to you. Just go check it out. It's pretty cool. Good information. You do get a 15% stake, so I'll sum that up for you. And when you are unstaking, there is a 2% fee. So that is a huge incentive for this project to basically explode. So once people stake, they're going to be like 2% fee. I'm getting 15% per year on this. I'm just going to leave it staked because I can, and I think this project's going to go up. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, great. Well, so this is how you get your Xdai tokens. You use the bridge, or you can buy them on HoneySwap, HoneySwap. There's different places. So moving DAI to Xdai, this is the video on how to do it. I already played the video on how to do it. You guys can check that out yourself. So now a lot of people are like, well, why is this so much better than so-and-so? Hey, why is this better than Matic? Why is this better than OMG Network? Well, let's go ahead and explain that now. Let's compare it to Matic. Matic is a volatile chain, so you could be paying 3 Matic one day and then, well, not 3 Matic one day, but like say Matic is 5 cents, $3 worth of Matic one day, and then the next, if Matic is going to 40 cents, now you're paying, well, 8x of the $3, which is 24 bucks. So, I mean, that's a theoretical example. Matic's a really good project, guys. I do like the Matic network as well. But these are different projects. So, Matic is scaling the payments. So, Xdai stake is allowing you to actually bring over the APIs. So, it's basically Ethereum sidechain for testing. So, if people are like, I want to test on Ethereum, but I don't think I'll get adoption because the fees are too high, or I don't want to deal with the fees, they launch it on the Xdai stake, and then they can send it over to Ethereum later. It's basically interoperable. Dual token, single token, Xdai bridge, Omni bridge, and this is the Matic. They have the Plasma bridge and proof of stake bridge. No, the staking minimums withdrawal after staking epoch. So Matic has no staking minimums, but you have a 21-day waiting. So obviously maybe the Matic's a little better if you guys are uncertain about taking your token out. And yes, Matic did have a recent launch, Matic, it was launched on Binance and it was definitely a pump and dump. You guys can go look at the charts. It was not good. They are still trying to recover it from it. Xdai did launch in the bear market of crypto, so it wasn't really smart on their part. But hey, it's good for me and you because, well, it's undervalued. 5-second blocks, Matic is a little bit faster at 70 transactions per second. So they do keep that in mind. But again, this is for launching on Ethereum. Well, basically Ethereum's testnet, I guess you can say, or testing, not testnet. They are live. So Xdai stake is live. I'm sorry. So difference between a POA and Xdai. Xdai is stable and POA is volatile. So you guys can read all this. Stake versus maker. So you guys are like, well, how can maybe I can do MakerDAO? So how this works is when you guys mint the Xdai tokens, the stake is burned. So the Xdai stake is burned or in exchange for it. Almost like the Terra Luna network. I did a video on that. If you guys want to scroll through my videos or go on my channel, just type in TERRA and it'll pull up the Terra Luna video and you can kind of see how it works. Here's the comparison. Maker only has 1 million. This is initial supply of stake is 8.5 million. So you guys can see that 15% is the emission on the staked amount, and then minted or burned in response to DAI stability. So the governance purpose proof of stake. So you guys can see all this here. The main use case for the stake tokens, Xdai is can be used multi-chain, and Maker is only on Ethereum. You guys can view the supplies there. We already went over that in the beginning. The market cap and supply, same, or the price, same thing. Proof of stake governance. Maker is DAI stability parameters and risk management. So basically, it's a manual process. Minting Maker from DAI, and then minting DAI from Maker, etc. Give and take system. And Xdai stake is a proof of a stake security and validator section for the governance. The governance stake delegation for the validators. So you do have to stake 20,000 stake to run a node. So basically you have to have 20,000 of these suckers. Or you can be a delegator and place a minimum of 200 stake. Obviously you can lose your stake on that if you're a bad actor. So guys, don't be bad actors. They are subject to change, and want to know how? Well, this is a governance token. So if people are like, that's too much, or that's too little, it can be changed. So, may be used as primary collateral and additional protocols. Limited circulating supply increases Xdai chain security. So, in regards to this, it can be used on other blockchains instead of just one. For example, Maker is only used on Ethereum and used for DAI creation. With the stake tokens, it can be used for other tokens so it can be used to stake for different tokens in exchange for it. We already explained the OMG network, how it's different, and easy staking versus POS-DAO. Didn't really go over this one. So here's where they're looking to develop now. They're trying to get into the universal NFT bridge. So if you guys have NFTs on Ethereum, you can actually send that over to the Xdai. This is what they're working on, obviously. Partnerships, projects, they should add in marketing, in my opinion. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I did not create the project. So here's the privacy feature we were talking about. So this is pretty cool. And then they're working on phase 2 of the Omni Bridge. So obviously, it's going to be bug fixes and making it better. So these guys are definitely working on the project, making it better, doing what they need to do. And yeah, guys, that's Xdai stake in a nutshell. Again, don't take this video for all your research. Please, guys, do your own research. Mainly what you need to take from this project is Xdai is what Kusama is to Polkadot. So Kusama is to Polkadot. It's basically its cousin. It's a test program. And Xdai is basically Ethereum's testing protocol. And it has like no fees. So why this is a game changer? Well, HoneySwap has tons of people using it. And it's launched on the Ethereum network. And the problem with HoneySwap is those fees are ridiculous. If you guys have not experienced it, go experience it. See how it is. Spend $20, $25, see how horrible it is, and don't do it again. and see what it's like to have your transaction pending forever. HoneySwap, 3-second transactions. Fees are basically nothing, and the coins you put in are the coins you get. So guys, that's the main thing on the project. Let's go and give you a wisdom one-liner. This is my favorite. As a door turns on its hinges, so a sluggard turns on his bed. Guys, don't be lazy. Get up. Look, they got 4 verses on laziness. Don't be lazy. Get off your buns. Don't get that stimulus check. Even if you do, take that stimulus check, go invest it, or do something with it. Build a business. Well, yeah, $2,000, you can't build a business. But you can attempt to build a business, or you can start small. Buy some candy bars and go sell candy bars door to door. Make sure you wear a mask and sanitizer. Business thought, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. So guys, we'll go ahead and sum it up one more time so you can understand it. So what is Xdai? It is a stable currency Ethereum sidechain implementation that is secured by a unique proof of stake consensus mechanism utilizing a stake token. So that's what you need to keep in mind on that. Transaction fees are about 1 US cent for every 500 transactions, so literally nothing. They use the proof of stake DAOs, similar to delegated proof of stake like EOS and BitShares. But for example, with the reward distribution, they're shared equally among delegators. So that's why it's a little bit different. So the next step is going to proof of stake DAO staking on Xdai. Basically, it'll open up the validator section. We talked about the 20,000 stake to put up, or the 200 for the delegators, etc. Let's see. So the Xdai bridge, we talked about that, allowing to go from Ethereum to Xdai and Xdai back to Ethereum. And then smart contract scaling. So as a sidechain, instead of just scaling the transactions, which is what Matic does, hence why the transactions are ridiculously fast, this allows you to have the dApps built on the ecosystem be transferred over. So some people are like, my project's not getting any exposure because the fees are ridiculous. Well, go to Xdai. Take care of it over there. We already talked about the tokenomics, so that's mainly what you guys need to know. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't know where to get started, don't know what to invest in, well, participate in the triple threat. The first thing, set up a Celsius account. This is for your savings. This is where you're going to store your cryptocurrency, and you can earn interest. It can be up to 5%, 6%, 10%, and they even have some as high as 17%. Here's a referral link. Use this referral link in order to get $20 in free Bitcoin. Part 2 of the triple threat is to get a crypto.com. Crypto.com account is one of the best places, especially for a beginner, to buy cryptocurrencies, or smaller altcoins. So now you have a savings account. Now you need to get a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to buy those smaller altcoins like your Engine coin, your Raven coin, just like smaller alts, so you guys can participate in those big plays. My referral code is down here. If you use this, you'll get $25 free. And the next one is Voyager. Voyager is awesome. There's a list of different cryptocurrencies you can use. What I like about Voyager in particular is you can actually make your next level up in buying cryptocurrencies. You can actually buy Bitcoin with a limit order. So you just hit buy Bitcoin, hit limit, and you type in how much you want. Boom, you're off to the races. So you don't have to watch it and make sure it's a good buy. And here's a referral code you guys can use to get some free cryptocurrency. This will allow you to get $25 for free. Can't beat free. And then obviously this is just a fun one, so you can get free cryptocurrency, is going on Lolly. You get a daily stack. All you do is you tap the treasure chest and you get free sats. And it's literally free. One of the days I literally got $20 in free Bitcoin. Look, 101,000 sats. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video.